The following tutorial will discuss the manual rematch interface in ArcGIS. So you've geocoded addresses, you see that some have matched, maybe some haven't. Clicking on the rematch button, you can actually dive in and start to manually look at what has happened. So there's a lot of information here. Two things that are important, or three rather. Status, matched or unmatched. If it were matched, what's the score, right? How accurate are they, how confident are they that it's that address? Match type automatic. We're going to learn in a bit if you want to do something manual, you can. And finally, what's the actual address that it matched to? Right? When you click on every field, this tells you what was tried to find, 555 Wissahickon Avenue. Right? In this instance, we built a parcel one, and it couldn't find these because there are no parcels for these. Right? It means that 6103 Wayne Avenue is probably part of a larger parcel, maybe 6101 or 6102. These ones, however, did work. Sometimes you'll see things that matched or didn't match but were supposed to. If that happens, click Rematch Automatically, hit OK, and it'll run it and put the correct answers. Zoom to candidates. If you have multiple candidates here, which doesn't happen here because everything was accurate, by clicking on it, you'll zoom to where they are on the map. If you think something's wrong, by doing Pick Address, right, you'll get a little blue thing here. Left click, you can pick it. Or sorry, right click, you can pick it. A left click and hold, and you can see your choices. Oh, 4331 Chestnut, that's what I meant. And you can pick that. Finally, last sort of important thing to look at is Manage Set Results. This is where you can create a new search query. Perhaps if it knows that something's not in Philadelphia, let's say you only have a Philadelphia-based geocoder, you could say, only use this geocoder if you see Philly addresses, right? Philly. If not, Ardmore, just ignore it because you won't be able to find it. So if I engage that, I factor my results to only look at those that are in Philly. That way, right? Ardmore, I don't even need to look at it because I know it wasn't going to find anything. I can factor down to just looking at Philly because maybe I can find a mistake and I can manually edit something. Right? If there's not a 2210, maybe I can try 2212, see if I can find it. Anything. Maybe 2116, maybe it's just not an address. Let's see if we can find a slightly easier one. 4710 Fowler, that's already matched. 4201 Henry doesn't exist. Maybe there's 4200 Henry, does that exist? Doesn't seem to. 4202. 4204. What about 4300 Henry? Sort of close. Gets me somewhat accurate where I need to be. Picking a bad example here, but what you would hope to find eventually, right, I'm just going to make a joke. Let's say we pick this one automatically. Maybe say it's got to be 616 Brooklyn Street. So if I type 616 Brooklyn Street, since there actually is one, I could theoretically match it there if I wanted. That's the purpose of typing in new addresses here, if you want to match something manually as opposed to automatically.